Hi and welcome to Dressage and Lightness Online. I'm Leanne Williams. Today we're out here with Solomon. He is Avoca Solomon and he's a busy brain nut horse, so he's always a little bit active with his mind and active with his mouth. Those two things generally go together in a horse's temperament. What we're going to do today is an in-hand session, so we're going to start taking him around the edge of the arena and educating him to the stop and the go. Now this horse is 16 years old, so he's had quite a bit of education. He was born here, and so the things that we're doing at the moment he is quite familiar with. He has had a break, so we are slowly bringing him back into work after a 3 to 4 week break. I'll always cross-check the responses to the mouth prior to going out and doing the in-hand. The other thing that I'll always check is that we have relaxation. So you can see straight away this horse, you know, is, as I said, he's quite busy, so you've got a busy mouth, and the thing that comes with a busy mouth is often busy legs, and I need it it's really important to us that we have park, that he actually holds his ground when I ask him to hold his ground, and that he's not thinking about getting too quickly into the work. So I am going to just wait here for a moment. So I can see I've got mobility of the mouth, but it's actually not fantastic mobility of the mouth because he's sort of pulling me around a little bit and grabbing at the bit. Good. So I want quiet swallowing with his mouth. That's it. There you go. And so after I've got a quieter mouth, I'm asking for a little bit of balance. Now you can see he's in quite a good position, so the balance then got him to move his legs backwards, which is not what I wanted him to do. I just want him to shift his balance off his shoulder, come up a little. We don't want him to move backwards. Good. And I'm going to ask him again just to shift the body. Good. Good. Steady. And I'm still just waiting here. You can see he's pulling down. I don't want the pull down. I'm also getting a little head twist. Right, this is better now. Right, and now I've got better balance. He's in self-carriage in front. No, he needs to hold that balance over the forelegs. And this is what will often happen, is that as you're doing the rebalance, now the rebalance means that I'm coming up the line of the cheek piece with my left hand and quietly down from the middle of the shoulder with my right hand. Good. There we go. And now I'm going to ask for the bend. So when I ask for the bend, I turn and I wait. Good. Then I work on the neck extension. Now you can see him rocking onto the right shoulder straight away, and there he goes. He's not to do that. So all that tells me is that he hasn't held enough with his core muscles as I've asked for the stretch. There we go. And he has to wait and quietly wait. Good boy. Very good. Now I can ask for a little bit more bend. And super. Good. And then we'll drop the rein. No, there he fell forward. So when they move their legs like that, it's because they're losing their balance over the sternum, over their shoulders. And our job is to say, stand up straighter. This horse, because he's a rein grabber, we'll call it. And then we'll do the same exercise on this side. So always in his training I'm thinking about how can I get him to relax his mind, how can I get him to relax his body. Good. This is just the brain he was born with, and our job is to chill it out. Good. Good. I'm asking him to rebalance right at the moment. Good, I'd like to have the legs a little squarer, and I just move around with him. Got a twist in the rein. Good, his legs aren't fantastic, and I'm just going to wait here. Yeah. Now I'm going to rebalance him again, very good. So I've got good front legs, the back legs aren't terrific. I've got one right hind stuck out the back, but we'll bring that in when we, so there's that left front leg moving into the direction of the bend. That means he lost his balance over his left shoulder. So we're going to rebalance him again. And the bend, well done, no. And you've got, when you do these exercises, go very slowly Good, then to the neck extension. There's his first breath. Now I have mentioned in other educationals on this horse, he's not a good breather. He doesn't take that big breath in and that big breath out of relaxation. He takes very shallow breaths. Good, and you're going to wait for me. So when I do hear him start to take those big breaths, it makes me happy because that's not a natural thing for him. Good. Good. Okay, I want to drop the rein, but he's going to grab at it, so I'm just going to keep it out of his... Oh. No, you're not walking off. I would like him to have a stretch and just have a little think about the flexions. And he's all active. You can see he's very alert, this horse. And he's always falling over those shoulders, and we always have a constant correction about how we're going to let him down. Yeah, that's what I need. So I need him just to let down and to breathe. Good, good, good. He still needs my time. No, there he fell forward again. Good, very good boy. Okay, so now we're going to go for a walk. Now when we go to the in-hand work, I'm looking for the self-carriage. That self-carriage is the thing that demonstrates to me the lightness. The self-carriage means one carrying oneself. Now that is both of us. That's him and it's me. It's not just him. Good. Good, and the right rein. Well done. So I've just done a stop, so the right rein just rebalances him. Good. I do a rebalance, telescope the neck, and now ask him to walk on from the hind leg. You can see that left hind leg went first. Now I'm going to stop again. So that whole act, whoops, he just fell over the shoulder. Did you see that? And he shot that right front leg out. Good, I'm rebalancing him. Good, there we go. You can see that shift of balance back, the telescope of the neck, open in the gullet, hind leg, good. So that's what we're doing to flex that pelvis as we walk around. Today I'm going to just work on him being very straight and free. So that was a high position. Now I'm going to walk him in that really long swinging position. Good. Adjustability in the walk. Now I'm going to bring him back to the high position. Super. And now the swinging walk. Very good. High position. Up. And the swinging position, neck extension. That body up, get him to use it. Collection is about being able to swing these hind legs forward and flex the pelvis. Good, he's coming a little bit to the inside so I can straighten him. High position. Good. And swinging position. Good. In this extension I'm going to do a circle now. Still looking for the qualities that we were looking for with every horse with the Cavesson. That the outside hind leg, action reaction when he starts to pull up. Outside hind leg steps into the footprint of the outside front. Big open strides. Now coming into a higher position. Good, and I'm going to do a halt. Great halt, and that's where our balance starts to be evident. Well done, man. Just going to let him have a moment, and then we're going to do the other side. Don't you do that. Well done. No, that's that. And that what we find with this horse is that he finds it very difficult to maintain a halt because he naturally comes to the sternum, and so every time he comes to the sternum, when he breathes or when he relaxes, there he goes again. it goes with a forward movement of the leg. Good, we're going to swap sides. And we're going to make our way over to the other side of the arena. Good. Rebalance a little. You can see I've lost the left front leg, so the left rein helps me rebalance. I'm looking for that telescoping here. I'm looking for the line of the jaw to be parallel with the line of the shoulder, this line here, parallel with this line here of the base of the neck. Now this is a left bend horse, so he always tips his nose to the left if he can do it without being reminded not to. I'm looking for those angles to be the same here, angle of the shoulder, angle of the base of the neck. Good. Very good. Now once I've got those angles, then I can start to go the neck extension, because I know I can do the neck extension without losing the balance. Good. Big swing walk. And steady. Higher position, stay over there. So left bend horses will always load up the right side of their body. It'll be a bit heavier when you're doing your in-hand work. This is a brilliant way of being able to educate them to stay centered. Good. And up higher. Good. Very good. And I'm going to do a stop because he's a little stronger. To this right side, which is traditionally the case. So they need a little bit more rebalancing on the right sides than they do with the left. Good. Going to walk. Big swinging walk. Good, let the neck down. What I want to feel is that I'm not being dragged forward and I'm not having to brace back to help support him. Higher position. This hand work should be like dancing, like a partnership. Good, I slow my legs, he slows his legs. There's no strength involved. I'm not carrying this horse here at all. Good, I quicken my legs. As I quicken my legs, he quickens his legs. Excellent, excellent. Good, then up a little bit again. Super, we're doing a circle now. I'm still, my peripheral vision, he's caught another horse. My peripheral vision is still looking at his legs. I need that outside hind leg stepping into the footprint of the outside front. Big steps, small steps, big steps, small steps. Forward steps. Good. Very good. Yep. Balance is good here. Now this is a lovely beginning to a horse that's had some time off. Bringing his body back into work, getting him to use his core muscles, stretch his top line without the added weight of saddle or me. Good. Good. Get his body, his mind thinking about his job. Excellent. And move over. Good. Good. And then we come up again, this adjustability of the muscle. That's what suppleness is. You'll see in other educationals how we get to this point. This is obviously 15-year-old horse. Good. Good. And then let down. basically he's schooling FEI, and so he's had quite a little bit of education, but they still need all these fundamentals still need to be here. Good boy. Good. Everything right up to FEI is based around stop, go, turn left, turn right. And then once we've got those, we add in sideways. Excellent. Okay, we'll bring him in. Great. So that was Solomon's in-hand session for this morning. Be sure all the other educationals as well. This horse has had quite a bit of education, so there's a lot of work to do in between what you've just seen here and at the age that he's at. So make sure that you check in with the other Avoca Park horses and training horses to see how we get to this point.